Good day, class. You are welcome to Isaac Humanitarian Foundation e-learning platform. This is an educational platform that provides us an opportunity to resolve our academic challenges, particularly in the area of literature in English. This class is brought to us by Isaac Humanitarian Foundation. This is an academic platform that provides a solution to the academic challenges that most students have in their studies. Now, I am your host for today's class. I remain my humble self. My name is Mr. Kayode Olugbola, your literature in English language instructor for today. And today's class, I want to look at an important topic in your syllabus, which is rhyme and rhythm. Rhyme and rhythm, yes. This one comes under what? Under the third genre of literature, which is called poetry. If you look at your poetry as a genre of literature, there we have what? Rhyme and rhythm, exactly. So that is our focus for today's class. Now, what is rhyme scheme? What is rhyme scheme? Rhyme simply means the beat or sound pattern that is produced by each word at the end of a poem. Rhyme scheme refers to the similarity of sound. The similarity of sounds produced by the words that end each line in a poem. If you take a particular poem, look at it. Rhyme scheme is considered by looking at what? The last word at the end of each line. You look at the last word at the end of each line. Now, what do you do? You look at the similarity of sound. The similarity of sound that is produced by each word at the end of a line. If in line 1, for example, look up. If in line 1, for example, you have sit. In line 2, you have meet. In line 3, you have trick. In line 4, you have prick. In line 5, you have rattle. In line 6, you have mantle. Look at these words. These words end each line. Line 1 ends with sit. Line 2 ends with meet. Line 3 ends with trick. Line 4 ends with prick. Line 5 ends with rattle. Line 6 ends with mantle. So rhyme scheme is discussed as the similarity of sound or beat pattern that is produced at the end of the lines of what? A poem. That is the beat pattern that is produced by each word at the end of what? A line. So line 1 ends with sit. Now let's look at this. Sit. That line 1 is A. The first sound, the first one will give us what? Alphabet A. Then now check line 2. Does line 2, that last word, does it sound alike with line 1? Now let's do this. This is sit. This is meet. You can see that they have similar sound. This one has E. This one has what? E. So we have sit. We have meet. They have the same vowel sound. And that gives us what? The same sound. So this one will be A as well. Sit, meet. The two sound alike. Let's check 3. 3 is trick, trick. Why these first two, they are long in duration or pronunciation. This one is short. So this one gives us what? Another alphabet, which is a B. 3 and 4. Can you see that they are the same? When you pronounce them, trick. So line 4 will to be B as well. Look at line 5. Line 5 is rattle and prick do not sound alike. So that becomes what? Another alphabet. You make it C. Then rattle, mantle, the two sound alike. So mantle, we also take what? C. Exactly. So if you're not asked the exam, what is the rhyme scheme? What is the rhyme scheme of this poem? The rhyme scheme is what? Is A, A, B, B, C, C. So this is the rhyme scheme of the poem. If you check your WAEC past question, in fact, every year, WAEC must bring this out. Every year, JAM must bring this out. In your unseen prose, unseen poetry, if you check your unseen poetry, that is always question number 25 to 30. Questions 25 to 30. They'll give you 5 questions on unseen poetry. And here, they'll bring out what? A particular poem. They give you a particular poem. They'll now ask you, the rhyme scheme of the above poem is dash. So what you have to do is what? Go to the end of the poem. Look at the last word that ends each line. The last word that ends each line is what you will pronounce. And then get the number one word will be alphabet A. If the second one sounds like the first, that will be the same alphabet. But if the second one produces a different sound from the first, make the second one a new alphabet. You make it what? A new alphabet. Example, if I have number 1, I have seed. Then number 2, I have happy. Okay, let's say we have number 2, we have food. Number 3, I have meat. Number 4, I have food. Okay, I have pool. Let's have this way. Number 5, I have drink. Then number 6, I have let's use beats. Let's have beats. That is, if these are the words that end the lines, so you can check number 1. Number 1 is always A. That will make it what? Alphabet A. Then check the second one. Pronounce the second one. If it sounds alike with number 1, that will be the same. But if it sounds differently from number 1, that will be alphabet B. So this is seed. This is food. No similarity in sound. So number 2 will be B. Check. Meat, seed, they sound alike. 1 and 3 sound alike. So 3 will still be what? A. Look at pool, food, they sound alike, isn't it? 4 will not be what? Will not be B. Look at this. Trick. This is C. Beat sounds alike with what? Seed and meat. That will still be what? A. So, class, what is the rhyme scheme of this poem? What is the rhyme scheme of this poem? The rhyme scheme is what is A, B, C, A. A, B, C, A. That is the rhyme scheme. That is what we call rhyme scheme in literature, particularly in what? In poetry. So, summarily, rhyme scheme simply refers to what? The similarity of beat pattern or sound that is produced by each word at the end of what? The lines. The similarity of sound or beat pattern produced by what? By the last word at the end of each line. That's what we call rhyme scheme. Take note. Now we have types of rhyme scheme now. What are the types of rhyme scheme? Let's discuss types of rhyme scheme. Types of rhyme scheme. What are the types now? The first type of rhyme scheme is called couplet rhyme. We have couplet rhyme. That's number 1. Number 2, we have alternate rhyme scheme. Alternate rhyme. Number 3, we have triplet rhyme. Triplet rhyme. Number 4, we have masculine rhyme. Masculine rhyme. 5, we have feminine rhyme. Feminine rhyme. Feminine rhyme. Yes. We have feminine rhyme. Then number 6, we have Italian slash Elizabethan rhyme scheme. Okay, let's put the name there straight away. We have your Petrarchan slash Shakespearean rhyme scheme. Shakespearean rhyme scheme. Exactly. So these are the types of rhyme schemes that what we have. Now, what is a couplet rhyme? A couplet rhyme is a type of rhyme scheme where 2 lines rhyme successively. A rhyme scheme in which 2 lines produce the same sound or the rhyme successively is called couplet rhyme. Now, simply put, look up. In couplet, it means line 1, which is always what? A. Line 2 will equally give us what? A. Once 2 lines rhyme consecutively, once 2 lines rhyme consecutively or they rhyme successively, it is called couplet rhyme. So what you get in couplet rhyme as a scheme is what? You get A, or you get what? B, or you get what? C. Once a poem is in this order, it is what? The type of rhyme scheme is what? Couplet. The full name is heroic couplet. We call it heroic couplet. Heroic what? Couplet rhyme. Heroic couplet or couplet rhyme. What does it mean? 2 lines will produce what? The same sound pattern. 2 lines will produce the same sound pattern or beat. Or 2 lines will rhyme successively. Take note. Now let's see that in a poem. Let's see that in a poem. Look at this poem. This poem titled Mending Wall. Yes. Go and read the poem. Mending Wall. Mending Wall by Robert Frost. Line 1, we have 2 neighbors who were rather dense. That's line 1. 2 neighbors. I'll be writing, I won't give you the whole point. I will write the last word at the end of each line. It is the last word as the end of each line that we use to determine the rhyme. So that's what I need, not the full point. Line 1 is 2 neighbors who were rather dense. Line 2, considered that their mutual friends. Line 3, were more symbolic of their peace. Line 4, which the rather would never cease. This is what you have in the poem from line 1 to line 4. Now let's get right scheme. Line 1 is always what? A, isn't it? Then let's see line 2. This is dense. Look at this. Fence, dense, fence. They have the same vowel sound. Dense, fence. So this one 2 is what? A. And look at number 3. Peas. This one is E. Why these ones are what? Dense, fence. This one is what? E. Peas, C's. So since this one has a different sound to the first 2, it becomes what? Alphabet B. Then look at number 4. C's. Peas, what's that? B. Can you see? Line 1 rhymes with line 2. Line 3 rhymes with what? Line 4. Therefore, when 2 lines rhyme together or they rhyme successively or consecutively, what do you call that? It is called number 1, couplet rhyme scheme. Take note. That's number 1. We call it couplet rhyme scheme. Look at number 2, alternate rhyme scheme. Alternate rhyme scheme is a type of rhyme in which line 1 rhymes with line 3, while line 2 rhymes with what? Line 4. This is how it will be. Line 1 and line 3, we have the same rhyme scheme, while line 2 and line 4, we have what? The same rhyme scheme. Line 1 and line 2, line 1 and 3 will be the same in rhyme scheme. Line 3 and 4 will be the same in what? Rhyme scheme. That's what called alternate rhyme. From the word alternate, meaning what? The alphabet is what? Is changing. You have A, next one you have what? B, another one you have A, another one you have what? B. That is the rhyme pattern, the rhyming scheme, or the rhyming pattern of what? Of a alternate rhyming scheme. Now, the example of this from a poem. Let's look at this poem. This poem titled okay, let's use your okay, if you look at it, shall I compare it to someone's day? It is here. Shall I compare it to someone's day? It is here. Okay, let me use a popular one. Your poem, Crossing the Bar. Look at Crossing the Bar, written by Alfred Lord Tennyson. Let's see the rhyme scheme now. Line 1. Line 1 of Crossing the Bar is sunset and evening star. Sunset and evening star. That's line 1. Line 2. And one clear chord for me. One clear chord for me. Line 3. May there be no morning of the bar. May there be no morning of the bar. Line 4. When I put out to sea. This is the first 4 lines of Crossing the Bar by Alfred Lord Tennyson. So let's get the rhyme scheme now, the type of rhyme scheme used by the poet. Line 1 is always what? A. Now let's see line 2. Line 1 is star, star, star. Line 2 is me. You can see that the two are not similar in sound. So me becomes what? B. Look at line 3. Bar with line 1. Star, bar, star, bar. They are the same in sound. That is what? A. Look at line 3, line 2. Me, see, me, see. They are the same in sound. Listen to it. That's what? B. Can you see that this alphabet is changing? We have A, B, A, B. This is an example of what? Alternate rhyme scheme. Take note. Alternate rhyme scheme. Look at number 3. Number 3 is what? Triplet rhyme scheme. Triplet rhyme scheme. Triplet rhyme scheme. From the word triplet. Triplet is what? 3. It is a rhyme scheme where 3 lines rhyme together. 3 lines rhyme together, or they rhyme successively. The first 3 lines, you produce the same rhyme scheme or sound. Another 3 lines, you produce the same beat pattern or rhyme scheme. Example, you have A, you have B, B, B. So you can say that this one is triplet. This one is called what? Triplet. This one is called triplet rhyme scheme. Example, if you have nest, that's A. You have rest, that's A. You have best, that's A. You have mountain, that's B. You have fountain, that's B. You have contain, that's what? B. This is called triplet what? Rhyme scheme. Triplet rhyme scheme. Now, the fourth one, the fourth type of rhyme scheme. The fourth type of rhyme scheme is what? The masculine rhyme. Masculine rhyme. What is masculine rhyme? Now look up. Masculine rhyme is a rhyme scheme where 2 monosyllabic words are the same in pronunciation, but are only different in initial consonant sound. They are the same in pronunciation, but are different in what? In initial consonant sound. And they must be what? Monosyllabic, 1 syllable. Look at this. Feel is monosyllabic. Kill is monosyllabic. And these 2, they have what? The same sound. Feel. We have feel. This is feel. This is kill. The 2 are the same in sound, the rhyme. But the difference between these 2 words is what? Is in their initial word consonant sound. Feel as what? The first letter, F as first letter, while kill as what? K as the first word, letter. Exactly. So when you have two monosyllabic words which sound alike but are different in their initial consonant sound, that type of rhyme scheme is called what? Masculine rhyme. Now look at the next one. Next one is feminine rhyme. Feminine rhyme. This one, you have bisyllabic words. You have bisyllabic. Why masculine rhyme is in monosyllabic words? Feminine rhyme is in bisyllabic words. You have two bisyllabic words that sound alike but are different in what? Initial consonant sound. For feminine rhyme, the two words that are the same in rhyme, they will be two syllables. We have mending, this is two syllables. We have bending, this is two syllables. So in feminine rhyme, you must have two bisyllabic words. And the two bisyllabic words will produce what? The same sound. And the only difference we can see in the two words is what? In their initial consonant sound. In masculine, we have two monosyllabic words that have the same sound but are different in what? Initial. While in feminine rhyme, we have bisyllabic words that produce the same sound but are only different in what? Initial consonant sound. E.g., mending, bending. That is feminine rhyme scheme. Look at this now. Petrarchian word rhyme. Petrarchian rhyme. Petrarch of Italy was the first to write sonnet. Sonnet is a poem of 14 lines. Sonnet is a poem of 14 lines. And the first man to write a sonnet was Petrarch of Italy. So we call it Petrarchian sonnet. Now that sonnet has a peculiar rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme of Petrarchian sonnet is A, B, B, A, A, B, B, A, C, D, E, C, D, E. This is the peculiar rhyme scheme of Petrarchian word sonnet. Now, the second type of sonnet that we have is called Shakespearean sonnet. Shakespearean sonnet also has a peculiar word rhyme scheme, and the peculiar rhyme scheme of Shakespearean sonnet is A, B, A, B, C, D, C, D, E, F, E, F, and G, G. Why this one is the rhyme scheme peculiar to Shakespearean sonnet? This one is the rhyme scheme peculiar to what? Petrarchian sonnet. So this is called rhyme in literature. Now look at this one. Rhythm. What is rhythm? Rhythm refers to what? The internal beat or sound that is produced by a line of a poem. The internal beat that is produced by a line of a poem is called rhythm. If you look at our nursery rhymes, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above there was so high, like a diamond in the sky. That poem is rhythmic. Why? Because it has what? It has regular rhyming pattern. It has what? Regular internal beat pattern. If you look at it, who sat and washed my infant head when sleeping on my cradle bed? That poem is equally what? Melodious. Why? It has regular internal beat pattern. Exactly. So that regular beat pattern that is produced by the line of a poem is called rhythm. But if you now look at that regularity of sound at the end of each line, that one is called what? Rhyme scheme. So that is our focus for today's class. Rhyme scheme and rhythm. I hope you all enjoy the class. This e-learning platform was brought to us by Isaac Humanitarian World Foundation, and I am your host for today, Mr. Kayode Olugbola. I will see you some other time. Remain blessed. Thank you very much for your audience.